start out today, everybody in the room, put your hands together just like this. Let's rub them together, create a little energy in the room. And, well, I don't know what that happened. But, on the count of 3, you guys are going to give me a double clap. It's going to sound like this. Clap, clap. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! My name is Jason. As you can tell, I'm a coach. And what Art and Tim don't know is how dangerous it is to give a basketball coach a microphone and an audience inside of a gymnasium. I could be here a while. So I've coached at the college and high school level for the last 12 years. You're at the very beginning, if you can go to that first slide. Yep. So I've coached at the high school and college level for the last 12 years. And over that time, I've had a front row seat to the biggest problem that's emerging in amateur sports. Now, when I'm talking amateur sports, I'm talking about small college all the way down to the lowest level. And the problem is simply this. Athletes today are spending up to 7 hours a day right here with their eyes on their phone. And today's coach is still using pencil and paper and clipboards to manage most areas of the program. Because of this, there's an ever-growing gap between coaches and athletes. On the coaches' side, they're using outdated tools and have limited time. Most coaches are part-time or volunteer. And over here on the athlete side, they're demanding instant access all of the time. They're used to this. It's the culture they're growing up in, culture of technology. And as a result, coaches aren't as effective as they used to be. Coaches aren't as efficient as they can be. And athletes aren't as engaged as they can be. Because of that, they're not reaching their full potential. So over the last year at Programax, we've proven that we can make better coaches. We're giving them better tools, making them more efficient, saving them time, and making them more effective. And the results of that is simple: better athletes. That's our mission. Better coaches equals better athletes. Programax is the first comprehensive coaching software platform. We're saving coaching staffs up to 250 hours per year in admin time, getting them out of their office, back onto the court, out to the field, or into the weight room. And we're improving athlete performance by simply allowing a coach to speak their language, the language of technology. So what exactly do? We do 3 things really well. We help coaches train, communicate, and organize. I'll break those down for you here in a minute. From a training perspective, we deliver personalized workouts right to an athlete's phone. These are both skill and strength workouts. They can be customized by sport, by age group, or even all the way down to by position within the sport. The videos are either originally created by a coach and uploaded to the platform, they're embedded right from YouTube, or they're purchased from our content library that's been built by the top trainers in the world. Athletes watch the video, record their results, and they can see their progress over time. All of the results are also pushed to live leaderboards, creating a competitive environment for the athletes to work out. We've created this real-time environment for training. Athletes have access to a coach no matter where they're at, whenever they want it. And a coach now has a line of sight to what an athlete is doing, can give them real-time feedback, as well as give them encouragement when they see them making progress. This exponentially increases the potential of every program out there. No longer does a coach have to be in the gym or in a weight room giving specific instruction. It happens all the time. We've created a one-button system for coaches to send emails and texts out to players, parents, and lower-level coaches. And think of this organization piece as enterprise software for coaches. Everything a coach needs in in one spot. Whether it be syncing practice calendars right to personal phones, teaching and coaching the lower level coaches so everybody's on the same page, teaching the same things, managing the rosters, or collecting payments. As you can see, we've created the one-stop shop for coaches to run the program. We've been in the market for 14 months and have some really good traction. We have 400 paying customers, which is equivalent to 1,700 coaches using the product, 13,000 athletes in 45 states and 14 sports. This traction is due to the simple fact that we're solving real problems. These problems are universal. It's not just one sport. All athletes and coaches are feeling this gap. Not only do we have early traction, we have proof that we have a path to scalability. 60% of coaches who see Programax buy it on the spot. For every one customer being a coach of a small college, a high school, a club, or a youth sports team, for every one customer, we're getting 45 users. Those are athletes, parents, and lower level coaches. And those users are engaged at a rate of 75% every single month. In the US alone, there's 1 million of these potential customers out there, head coaches of amateur sports. Creating a $500 million market, and more importantly, potential user base of 68 million athletes, lower level coaches, and parents. Our business model is simple. Annual subscription of $250 per account. And then on the backsides, we're monetizing the user base. Camp registrations, gear sales, fundraising, in-app purchases. On this path, we're creating a sustainable and successful business with a path to profitability. And at the same time, this 1 to 45 ratio, our user base is becoming our most valuable asset. Think about having cradle to grave information on what sport an athlete plays, their training regimens, when they're going to need new shoes. Not to mention, we have their eyes. In the last 2 years, these 3 leaders in the sports and entertainment industry have spent $1.5 billion in acquisition just to get access to the user bases. With a 75% active user rate, our users are some of the most attractive in the market, ultimately making Programax the user play. The competition lives in 2 areas. They're either focused on strength and conditioning or on communication. Programax does both of these things, and so much more. We're the only comprehensive coaching app in the market, which is why we win 80% of head-to-head battles against those 3 other companies. Our team is made up of 5 full-time. We have 7 successful exits and 22 years of startup experience. Specifically, Ryan, our CTO in the middle there, has 4 exits in the software space, 2 of which are in educational software. So he understands the scalability and security needs of our data set. Our financials, love to have a conversation, dive deep. There's a lot of information up there. 3 key points. We're on the path to have $100,000 of revenue this year. We have a path to profitability in Q3 of 2018. And in Q1 of 2019 is when we reached that magic number of 1 million users. That's when we start to become attractive and anticipate our first offers for acquisition coming in. To get there, we're raising a seed round of $850,000. This just got changed yesterday at $555,000 received and $295,000 remaining. It's filling up fast. It's being raised on a convertible note. We have the booth afterwards. We'd love to have a conversation with you and talk about terms if you're interested. The uses of this funding will be obviously to extend our runway. That's all the way through 2018. To build a marketing machine. What we've built so far has been on a $1,500 a month marketing budget, primarily doing email marketing. There's a lot of opportunity to grow and scale our business on the marketing front. We're going to hire additional developers to make our product more sticky, as well as develop additional revenue streams within the product. Ultimately, scaling the business. We've proven traction. We got people using and loving Programax. We have proof that we can scale. And we're starting to see that scale. 10% growth month over month in our user base, early trends as we get moving here into the market. One of our customers recently called and said, made this bold claim: every coach in America needs Programax. They just don't know it yet. Well, that's true. Within the next 3 years, every coach and athlete will be using technology to bridge that gap. Programax will be there making better coaches and ultimately better athletes. Thanks for your time.